Red. I work for a company called Red Digital Cinema. I'm the first employee of that company, and I'm holding in my hands an Epic. We are at Pinewood Studios in the UK, which is of course quite a historic studio. Many very well-known movies are shot here, and we have a Red office right here at Pinewood on the lot. And once a year we host our Reducation class, which is our specialized education class for these cameras. So we had a whole bunch of students from all over the world gather here at Pinewood, shoot all over the lot. We have 4K projection, and we watch the images that come off this high-resolution camera, move them through post-production, and learn all the steps to making movies and TV shows and any other kind of content with these super sophisticated, super high-resolution movie cameras. Right behind me is the remnants of a big party that we throw at the end of our class. So a few hours ago we had a few hundred people in here, all in a theater that we set up, 4K projection, watching some of the biggest movies in the world, shooting on these cameras like The Hobbit and Prometheus and Spider-Man and The Great Gatsby and The New Wizard of Oz. These are all huge budget movies that are all shooting on these Red Epic cameras all over the world. So we demonstrated footage from that, and we showed some workflow, and kind of had a fun night with a bunch of people gathered like you from all around the world.
And what's the feedback been, would you say?
Pretty amazing. Everyone's really excited about the technology and how democratic it is and how usable it is, and the fact that the biggest movies in the world can be using the same exact technology that, say, a young indie filmmaker would be using to make his first movie, or student filmmakers would use to be making their student films. So the Epic and the Scarlet suit all those masters pretty well.
And what would you say is the future of digital film?
I think you're looking at the future. I'm from the future, and I come back to tell you that this is the future. Super high resolution cameras, HD cameras do not hold high water when it comes to where things are headed in the future. For super high resolution displays and super high resolution movie theaters, those are 4K and beyond, and that's not sometime in the future, that's right now. If you do anything tracking technology, you know that 4K displays are being released all over the world and starting to be marketed to consumers. 4K cinemas are popping up all over the world, and movies shot on our cameras are being displayed in their native resolution.
And why Red?
Why is it called Red?
In general, why go for Red?
Oh, why go for Red? Well, Red makes the most advanced, most sophisticated cinema tools in the world that are extremely simple to use. So all this power doesn't come with a price tag of being too complex or too hard to use. In fact, these are the easiest cameras in the world to use for this high-end cinema work. You do everything on normal computing systems, Macs or PCs. Everything happens in real time. You just have to know some of the steps to ensure that your workflow is correct, and suddenly you are driving this at the highest possible image quality, using essentially off-the-shelf tools to do it. This is an Epic camera. I happen to have a Canon mount on it, so you can use very inexpensive, very high quality still glass to shoot movies. The camera shoots both stills and motion imaging, so it's so high resolution that these cameras are being adopted for still work as well as motion picture work. In fact, there are hundreds of examples of major magazine covers and magazine spreads that are not using traditional still cameras to shoot anymore. They're using motion picture cameras to shoot images for the magazine and print, as well as for their website and television purposes and whatnot.
And what is the future of education? I mean, as a filmmaker myself, like, how would I get my hands on how to learn how to use this?
Sure. So we run these classes called Reducation all year long. We run 5 or 6 a year. We just finished our one here in the UK in Pinewood. We're doing one in Hong Kong next month. We'll be back in our studio in Los Angeles in December. And you just go on the website on red.com, or you can just search for Reducation. So that's like education with an R in the front. You just Google that. But if you go to red.com and look under workflow or education, you'll find the links for Reducation, and then you can sign up for the class and learn a little more about it there.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.